Hi everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to my movie trailer reaction channel. I got another trailer here for you guys, and this one right here is called The Book of Clarence, starring Lakeith Stanfield and R.J. Kyler. Um, the Book of Clarence. It looks. All right, this movie has to deal with the world of the Christian world. Um, if you're familiar with Jehovah's Witness religion, um, Christian, Jesus Christ religion, um, Jewish religion, that you should know about this time, about a similar timepiece with this one. The Book of Clarence. Is that even a book in the Bible? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, but what I do know about the Bible is that there were a lot of books that were not placed inside of the Bible. Because the Bible has many different books inside of it. The Book of Kings, um, the Book of Ecclesiastics, um, the Book of Paul, right? I think, and that's just to name a few. But um, if you know a little bit about this religion, you also know that there were books that were left out of there. So that's why I question was the Book of Clarence. Is that really a title? Is that really a real book? Either way, it don't matter. But all I know is that there's a movie right now. It's coming out called The Book of Clarence, and it has Lakeith Stanfield in there and R.J. Kyler in there. It looks interesting. If I'm a fan of Lakeith's talent, his acting. He's on a spectrum, meaning that he can play. His range is very wide. He can play any type of character, and it's believable too. And R.J. Kyler is as well. He's a young actor as well. And a couple of movies that he played in, they were not the same. Same guy, R.J. Kyler, but it was not the same type of presence that he brought to each role. So he's on a spectrum as well. He has a wider range as well. When I see they teamed up together in this to do this movie called The Book of Clarence, which I am interested in seeing. If you know anything about this religion, they made a couple of movies about this religion. One had what's his name? Russell Crowe, called Noah. Another one they had had to deal with Samson. I think that was called Samson. I think the movie was called Samson or whatnot. You know, the strong man, don't cut his hair, otherwise he loses strength. So here in America, they did a lot of movies with this religion. They made a lot of films about this religion, and this is just one another to add to the books. I'm gonna see what it is, see what type of tone they bring to it, and I'll tell you what I think of it. All right, here we go.
Clarence, I'm not a man without faults. I played the cards I was dealt.
Miles, in spite of your selfish ways, there is a beautiful soul in there somewhere.
Clarence is he. Jesus of Nazareth.
You can't even buy power like that. I want to be like that in 10 years. I want to be like that now. Knowledge is stronger than belief. Clarence, you moved miracles all the planet. I can see! I can see! God sent me to deliver his message. I am your new Messiah.
Is he smoking a blunt?
Your God is a myth. See for yourselves, there is no Messiah. Parents, if you'll be so kind to walk on water. Damn.
Oh my goodness. Look at this cast. Exclusively in theaters 2024. Oh man, why so far away? Oh wow. It looks like it kind of looks like a comedy. What also is kind of what word am I looking for? What word am I looking for? He mentioned one thing in the trailer, like he sees the Messiah, the Messiah in that religion is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That Jesus Christ has the power. He's like, I want that power now. And so he got a sidekick, which is RJ. And they're doing these little schemes. So they're misleading people. It looks pretty funny. It looks funny. I'm not gonna lie, it looks funny as well. This is gonna be interesting right here. Wait, was he smoking a blunt at the water? Oh, they had RJ character here smoking a blunt at the water. I think that was a blunt. They gotta show that. I gotta watch this again. What is it? What time frame is 33 AD? I think it said AD 33. Yeah, that was around the Roman reign. Jerusalem AD 33. Jerusalem is a little bit north of Egypt. Israel, of course. Actually, this is right on that peninsula. No, it's at the very top of that peninsula over there. But it's in Israel right now, and just to think that town has been around for so long. Jerusalem, which is what I'm talking about. That city, town, whatever you want to call it, that name has been around for a long time. So that name alone has a lot of history in it. I like the trailer. I love the trailer. It's just a good. I like the take on it. I like the cast, of course. RJ, Lakeith, as well. He is smoking a blunt. He was smoking a blunt at the baptism water. That's funny to me. That is so funny to me. Their beards, who line their beards? Their beards look crisp. Their beards look really crisp. Really good. Well put together. They tell him to walk on water at the end if he's the real Messiah. So they're testing him, to see if he's who he is. Who he say he is. The Book of Clarence. I don't know if that is a book that is in the Bible, because like I said, a lot of them books that are in the Bible, there are a lot of books that are not in the Bible. One, for example, is the Book of Enoch, and it's so weird how they take books out of that shit. So crazy. But the trailer looks interesting. I love the trailer. I love the tone of the trailer. Um, that they got the chariot racing in here as well. Um, the view when they pan into the city looks incredible. You got the looks incredible. You got the shot of the Keith on the horse. Oh man, it looks really good. I can't wait to see this. It's gonna be a good film to see. The Book of Clarence. I'm gonna have to look this up to see if there's actually a book um in their Bible called Clarence, or has it been taken out? I'm not sure. Um, Lakeith Stanfield. If you guys don't know his work, he had a lot. He's one of those actors who's who got the whose spot which the spotlight is on him now, and he has the talent to be very good in the years to come. He has the talent to be great in the years to come. I don't know if you guys know any of his work, but the comedy "Sorry to Bother You," um, where they had to do the whole voice change thing when you're at work compared to when you're out and about, which was good, which was funny as well. And then he also did um, Get Out. He was in Get Out as well. That came out some years ago, where the whole transfer of oneself into another person's body and whatnot. He was the guy at the beginning of the film who got kidnapped. He's walking, talking on the phone, trying to find somebody, and someone comes and put the something over his face, and he's being taken away. Yeah, he was in the first part of that movie. Oh, he's also in one of my favorites, The Harder They Fall, which has an all-star cast that I just want to put out there, which also includes R.J. Kyler as well. And now you got these two guys back together as well. Lakeith, I cannot wait to see this guy in this role. Oh, and Lakeith also starred. How can I forget ATL? How can I forget ATL? See, his range is very wide because the character that he plays in ATL is way different from the character that he played in The Harder They Fall. And when he's portraying these characters, it's night and day, which lets me tell you that I'm fumbling my words here, but it just showed you that his range is great. Also, the guy in Sorry to Bother You is different as well. His character, his talent is limitless. As well as all I want to say. And then you got R.J. Kyler in here as well, which I had to look up. And R.J. Kyler, if you guys didn't know, he played the Blue Ranger in the Power Ranger movie, which came out back in 2017, which I've also seen as well. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that Power Ranger movie, I enjoyed that movie. I think that movie should have had better writers. I mean, the Power Ranger lore, don't get me wrong, it's just a very small group of fans. And not a lot of people are checking for a film, especially something like 30 years old like that does not really been in the mainstream for all these years. But for a small group of people, that movie could have been a whole lot better. But anyhow, that's Power Rangers for you. But he was in there. R.J. Kyler was in there. He was the Blue Ranger. He had that scene in there when he was talking to the guy that I think his name Lidu. Lin, he played Liu Kang at the recent Mortal Kombat film. He had that scene in there where he was like, "I'm blue," and then Lidu, which is the Black Ranger at the time, he goes, "I'm black," and sorry, he goes, "What?" Yeah, because she's the Black Ranger, he's the Blue Ranger. It's a funny little comical racial undertone joke. Um, but it was fun. It was fun. Um, and also, like I said, RJ played in The Harder They Fall as well, which his character in there was on a spectrum as well. He was way different from the character in the Power Ranger film compared to the Harder They Fall film. Was he was just a wild character who was just willing to shoot anybody. Not anybody, but he just had this. He was just much more rowdier compared to the character in the Power Ranger movie. I mean, The Harder They Fall, his portrayal in the movie was so good. I mean, it was so good, so believable. I can't wait to see him in this right here, the Book of Clarence. Too bad it comes out so long from now. Don't get me wrong, it's the end of October. I mean, it's the end of August, okay? But we still got September, we still got October, November, December, and then 2024 will be here right before you know it, but it's still so far away. I want something like this to come out right away, to be honest with you. I cannot wait to see this movie. I enjoyed the trailer. What I like most about this trailer is it has some comedy here where Lakeith is going, what he says, he throws his hand up like praise me and or whatever. And then the camera pans around and it's only one, two, three people who actually listen to him make his speech. And that's funny because, you know, he's making his big speech and then it turns around to just a little amount of people. But eventually throughout the trailer, as the trailer prolongs, he gets a crowd, which causes the trouble with the guards and during the role who ran the world at that time in AD. Who ruled at that time? Rome. They ruled at that time, and they got the Romans in here. And it leads to the whole walk on water if you are who you say you are. Then you got ours. He's smoking a blunt at the table, and the whole I'm blind, I can see now. You know, this is gonna be a really good, funny comedy. I think it's gonna be a really good comedy. I'm taking this as a comedy. The Book of Clarence. You guys, in the comment section, tell me what you guys think of the trailer. Did you enjoy it just like I did? Are you if you are you interested in this religion as well? Are you a very religious person? Is this something that you follow? Which you can let me know if the Book of Clarence is a really book, because I do know that there are some books in that Bible that are not in that Bible, and maybe this is one of them. I don't know. Maybe you can clear that up for me. Maybe it's just a regular title, you know, because the guy's name is Clarence, you know. But tell me what's your favorite part of the movie, of the trailer, and tell me, are you excited to see this just like I am? I mean, are you excited to see more of Lakeith's work, and even the much more recent guy, RJ? Are you wanting to Ronald? Or do you want to see more of this guy? I mean, I really want to see more of him. I think everything is right in front of these guys, as long as they keep picking the right scripts. And the director, he also directed The Harder They Fall too, so it's kind of like you got the whole cast back together again. I mean, The Harder They Fall, I'm telling you guys, check out the movie The Harder They Fall. I mean, I watch that all the time. It's a great film with Idris Elba in there as well. Zaza Beetz, Zaza Beetz as well. Just an incredible cast, man. Tell me if you guys like the trailer. You know, tell me what was your guys' favorite scene here. Did you enjoy the part where RJ smoking the blunt at the down water thing? I think that's kind of funny. Yeah, this is a comedy. This is gonna be a great comedy. All right, you guys have a great day. Peace out.